Welcome to InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 4.0 Episode 7, the show that discovers and rewards young scientists. Today's episode is the battle of the brainiest between two Nigerian schools. We have Emeyonu Valentine, Ebubedike Chizitere, Onyemeke Emmanuel, Nze Pascal, and Ngoka Donald, all five from Maris Brothers Juniorate Uturu. To compete with them for the 3 slots in the semi-finals are Chikam Jibiri Mbakwe, Lofty John Anyanwu, Owakamere Princewill, and Osewike Igwe from Loyola Jesuit College, Abuja. It's going to be a fierce battle between Super SPAKs from Loyola Jesuit College and Maris Brothers Juniorate. Hero Daniels is already standing by to take over today's proceedings.
According to Abraham Lincoln, the best way to predict your future is to create it. And that is why on InterswitchSPAK, we are very, very deliberate about securing the future of this country with our young scientists. Welcome to another preliminary episode of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, proudly brought to you by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. It's another preliminary episode and I'm very excited because I have another 9 Super SPAKs that are battling it out for their 3 available spots at the semi-final. You might be wondering, why are they going through all of this? First of all, these super scientists, they love science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Also, the rewards are amazing. The winner of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0 will get 7.5 million naira, which covers a 5-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends, a brand new laptop, and the bragging rights as Nigeria's best STEM student. The second place winner will get 4 million naira, which covers a 3-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends, a brand new laptop, and the third place winner will get 1 million naira, which covers a 1-year university scholarship and monthly stipends. Super SPAKs, how are you feeling today?
We're fine. Fine here.
Yes, I love the energy. Hi, Kamare.
Hi.
I love your smile.
Okay.
You look very sportsy. Do you play any sports? Tell me about it.
I played volleyball with my friends in school. Yeah, and it wasn't really a sport that people played a lot, but this session, we've really been into it and we love it.
All right. Lofty.
Yes, hero.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Are you part of the Messi versus Ronaldo fan war banter? Okay, pick a favorite. I'm putting it on you. Pick a favorite.
I think I'll go with Ronaldo.
Why?
Most of my friends, from the perspective of most of my friends, they really like player Ronaldo and like his viewpoints. And when I hear his story, how he started, how he began to play soccer, how he started and the fact he was expelled from school and how he's now here. He didn't let his past define his future. I really like that part about his story.
All right, that's an amazing story. I'm glad you're inspired by Ronaldo. So in the next 10 years, Lofty, what story would you like people to tell of you, the great Lofty?
Well, in the next 10 years, I hope to attain lofty heights, as my name says.
All right, thank you very much, Lofty. To our amazing viewers, we love you so much. And because we love you, I'm going to tell you how you can make 10,000 naira cool cash after this break. Stay with us.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch, it was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, Flip that switch. Build that business. Scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us. And what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new. Because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Welcome back. It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, powered by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. It is now time for you, our home viewers, to win your fair share of a lofty sum of 100,000 naira. And you can do that simply by downloading the Quick Teller app if you do not have one, register your account, and answer my home quiz question correctly. And 10,000 naira is yours, just like that. Here is the home quiz question. What term describes the biological catalyst that helps us break down food substances? A. Enzyme. B. Hormones. C. Oxygen. D. Hemoglobin. Congratulations to all our winners. Please note that winners will be announced here and on all our social media platforms, so please follow us on InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition. It's simply at InterswitchSPAK. Okay, I cannot wait to get into the competition, but first let us celebrate our amazing SPAK hero. The SPAK hero of the week is...
Winston Wale Shoboyeja's goal is to develop solutions to global grand challenges in health, energy, the built environment, and transportation. The Princeton University professor was educated at King's College London and obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in 1985 and backed his doctorate in Material Science Metallurgy in Churchill College, Cambridge. He later proceeded to the McDonnell Douglas Research Labs in St. Louis to become a research scientist. He is the director of the U.S. African Material Institute and the director of the undergraduate research program at the Princeton Institute of Science and Technology of Materials. In the year 2021, he was elected a member of the National Academy of Engineering for his impact to understanding the dynamic behavior of materials and for leadership in STEM outreach in Africa.
What an inspiring story. Who can tell me one lesson they've learned from our SPAK hero? Okay, take it away, Kamere.
We've learned to sparkle as we would do at SPAK.
I like that. That's very simple and straight to the point. A round of applause for her. It is now time to SPAK on InterswitchSPAK. InterswitchSPAK is played in two levels, Foundation and Advanced. In the Foundation round, our Super SPAKs have equal chances to attempt 16 general science questions within a 15-second window. Marks will be awarded based on individual speed and accuracy. Super SPAKs, for questions in this round, the first 5 Super SPAKs to get the correct answer will earn 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the same question will earn 5 points. An incorrect answer or no answer at all will earn you no points. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Are we ready? Okay, I love the energy. Here comes Foundation round question 1. Which of the following gases is denser than water at room temperature? A, none. B, oxygen. C, nitrogen. D, hydrogen. Which of the following gases is denser than water at room temperature? Cheesy. Which option did you select?
Option A.
Can you explain your answer?
Any temperature. It's not possible for a gas to be denser than water because gases, their molecules are apart, while liquids, their molecules are more intact and compact together.
Well done, Cheesy, and to the rest of the Super SPAKs that got the answer correctly. Question 2. The bodies of plants are made of cells. This fact was discovered by A. Robert Hooke, B. Theodor Schwann, D. Rudolf van Virchow, D. Matthias Schleiden. The bodies of plants are made up of cells. Kamere, what option did you select?
Option B.
Tell me about it.
So Matthias Schleiden discovered that the bodies of plants are made up of cells, following from Robert Hooke's research to cells on their structure.
A round of applause for her. We'll go to question 3. A mixture of blue and red pigment, when illuminated by white light, will appear. Is it amber, yellow, cyan, or magenta? A mixture of blue and red pigment, when illuminated by white light, will appear. And I'm very proud of my Super SPAKs because they all provided the correct answer. A round of applause for them. Question 4. Which of the following would react with both acid and bases to form salt and water? Al2O3, SO2, H2S, H2O2. Well done to all of you. You provided the correct answer here. Question 5. Which part of ribosome produce V, Z, R, or C? Which part is ribosome produce? Is it V, Z, R, or C? Chikam, how did you arrive at your answer?
R is the nucleus, and ribosome is producing nucleolus.
That is correct. Question 6. What value is double of 4 added to 1/3 of 12? Is it 8, 10, 12, or 14? What value is double of 4 added to 1/3 of 12? Ose, tell me how you arrived at your answer, which is correct, by the way.
Double of 4 is 8, and 1/3 of 12 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12.
Well done, Ose. Question 7. In the reaction shown, chlorine acts as a or an what? Is it oxidizing agent, electron donor, base, or acid? In the reaction shown, chlorine acts as a what? The correct option is A, oxidizing agent. Question 8. The median in the set 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1 would be A, 5, B, 3, C, 4, D, 2. The median in the set 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1 would be. The correct option is C, 4. Question 9. The solid part of the earth is what? A, lithosphere, B, biosphere, C, hydrosphere, D, atmosphere. The solid part of the earth is. All my super SPAKs got the correct answer. Cheesy, tell me about it.
The solid part of the earth is the lithosphere. The liquid part is the biosphere. It's the hydrosphere. While part where plants and animals and life exists is the biosphere. So, from what I was gathered and taught in school, they taught me that the solid part of the earth is the lithosphere.
Well done. A round of applause for Cheesy. Here comes question 10. Which of the following pairs do not show similar chemical properties? Is it boron silicon, beryllium aluminum, fluorine argon, or lithium magnesium? Which of the following pairs do not show similar chemical properties? And all my super SPAKs were very correct. A round of applause for them. Question 11. Find the measure of the angle in the figure above. A, 6 degrees. B, 90 degrees. C, 24 degrees. D, 15 degrees. Find the measure of the angle in the figure above. The man that wants to attain lofty heights. Can you explain your answer?
So I selected option B, which is 90 as my answer. Because if you look at the triangle there, solving for the two interior angles, they will give you 30 and 60. Then sum of angles in the triangle is 180. So 180 minus 90 will give you 90, which is B.
That was a very lofty answer. A round of applause for lofty. Question 12. Sum of all forces acting on a body at equilibrium is 0, half its weight, gravity, or twice its weight. Sum of all forces acting on the body at equilibrium is. The correct option is A. These super SPAKs are amazing. They all got the correct answer. A round of applause for them. Question 13. What is the starting point of scientific method? Is it experiment, observation, classification, or law? What is the starting point of a scientific method? Ima, so tell me, why did you select observation?
Observation is the starting point of scientific method.
And the next is?
Hypothesis.
That's fine. A round of applause for Ima. Question 14. When the temperature of a liquid is increased, its surface tension, is it decreases, increases, remain constant, increases, then decreases. When the temperature of a liquid is increased, its surface tension does what? Correct option is A, decreases. And once again, our super SPAKs have done us proud. A round of applause for them. Question 15. 20% of half of 4 is equal to, is it 0.4, 20, 4, or 0.04? 20% of half of 4 is equal to. Chikam, what was the answer?
E.
A, 0.4. How did you arrive at 0.4, Chikam?
Half of 4 is 2, and 20% of 2 is 0.4.
Please a round of applause for Chikam. We have now come to the final question in the foundation round. Here comes question number 16. What is the reading on the vernier caliper? Is it 1.65, 1.06, 1.30, or 1.60 centimeter? What is the reading on the vernier caliper? And with that question, we have come to the end of the foundation round. After the break, I'm going to reveal the 5 super SPAKs that will be moving on to the advanced round. Stay with us.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Welcome back. This is InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. Proudly switched on by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Before we went on the break, our 9 super SPAKs attempted the 16 questions in the foundation round, and I can tell you that they have done incredibly well. In fact, I think they are one of the smartest sets we've had on the competition so far. A round of applause for them. Emeonu, how you feeling?
Okay.
Okay, I like that. Very straight answer. I hope you will make it to the next level of this competition, and the same goes for everybody. I wish everybody well. All right? Moving on to the advanced level, the first person with a total of 140 points and an average response time of 6.3 seconds is Owakamere. A round of applause. Followed by Chikam, Lofty, your third, Ose, your fourth, and the final super SPAK with a total of 90 points to clinch the 5th position is Pascal. Congratulations. To the rest of the super SPAKs, trust me, this was a really tough one. They brought the best of the best in this episode. So do not be discouraged. You did extremely well. Well done. We're proud of you. A round of applause for them as they exit the stage. To my 5 super SPAKs, congratulations. Welcome to the advanced level. You're one step closer to the semi-finals. But remember that here, only 3 of you can advance from this stage. Today's Take-A-Turn is a puzzle. Here comes your Take-A-Turn question. Match the following cities with their respective countries. The cities are Giza, Kampala, Monrovia, Freetown. The countries are Sierra Leone. Wow, that was quick. Kamere, you're first, followed by Chikam, then Lofty, Ose, and Pascal. Kamare, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Owakamere Prinsu, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Now is your time to SPAK. Which gas in the stratosphere filters that's the sun's UV radiation?
Pass.
Sodium salts of long-chain carboxylic acids that possess...
Pass.
What type of reaction is involved in the conversion of ethanol to ethanoic acid?
Pass.
An alcohol is related to an ester as a hydroxide compound is related to...
Pass.
If an atom 23892X emits a beta particle to give Y, the atomic number of Y...
Pass.
If an atom 23892P emits an alpha...
Pass.
What are sites of respiration?
Lysosome.
What regulates what enters and leaves the
Cell membrane.
Protoplasm can be divided into...
Pass.
The coefficient of...
-5 Y.
White 29...
0.0029.
Well done, Kamare. Chikam.
My name is Chikam Jibir Mbakwe, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Now is your time to SPAK. What process is used for the commercial refining of copper?
Pass.
Ethene is produced from ethanol by what process?
Pass.
What is another name for milk sugar?
Lactose.
What controls all life activities of the cell?
Pass.
Which cell components produce a ribosome?
Nucleus.
The process of gamete formation.
Gametogenesis.
What happens to the pressure of a given mass of gas when the temperature of the containing vessel?
Increase.
The general term that is used to describe the act of...
Galvanization.
The bending of waves around obstacle is referred
Diffraction.
to. The hygrometer is used for measuring.
Relative humidity.
What is the only metal that is?
Mercury.
How many months are made up of exactly 30 days?
4.
That's the question. All right. Well done, Chikam. Osewike.
My name is Osewike Igwe, and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. Which compound is or are formed when ammonia and hydrogen chloride are
Ammonium
mixed?
chloride. Ammonium chloride.
What is the IUPAC name for a cyclic alkane containing 4 carbon atoms?
Cyclobutane.
What is the IUPAC name for a cyclic alkane containing 7?
Cycloheptane.
What type of rays is used for the sterilization of surgical tools?
Gamma rays.
The energy required to change a solid to liquid at constant temperature is called?
Litative of sublimation.
The ability of a material to store an electric charge when its plates.
Capacitance.
A resistor with a variable resistance is?
Pass.
The turning effect of a force about?
Moment.
What is the period of a body which vibrates at frequency of 50 Hz?
1/50.
Well done, Mr. Pascal, you're smiling.
My name is Nze Pascal and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. The study of general principles of classification.
Taxonomy.
Organisms which consist of only one cell are called?
Prokaryotes.
What is the structural and functional unit of life?
Cell.
What is the movement in response to light stimulus?
Phototropism.
What is the movement in response to water stimulus?
Hydrotropism.
What is an organelle movement in spermatozoa?
Flagella.
Which country will host the 2022 World Cup?
Skip.
Which state in Nigeria is referred to as the seat of the caliphate?
Sokoto.
What is the capital of Italy?
Skip.
How many months are made up of 31 days?
8.
Well done, Pascal. The man that wants to attain lofty heights.
My name is Anyang Notijan and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. What name is given to the process used for the extraction of sulfur?
Pass. A flash process.
What is the general formula for the alkene?
CnH2n.
Plumbago is another name for which allotrope of carbon?
Pass.
What is the organelle of movement in Climadomonas?
Flagella.
What is an instrument?
Microscope.
Protein are catabolized
Amino
into?
acids.
Which class of levers has it between its load and fulcrum?
Third class.
Which class of levers have its load between the fulcrum and the F?
Second class.
Which class of levers have its fulcrum between its F?
First class.
What is the velocity ratio of plane inclined at the
2.
The slope of displacement time graph represents?
Velocity.
The charging of neutral body by placing a charged body without contact is called? That's the last question.
Induction. Charge by induction.
Well done, Lofty. What an intense competition. This is InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. These super sparks are truly sparking up our world. We will continue with this competition after this break. Stay with us.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Welcome back. This is InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, proudly supported by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Our Super Sparks have successfully made it through the advanced level. It is now time for us to determine who goes through to the semi-final stage of this competition and who lives. Super Sparks, all of you were fantastic, but we only need 3 of you to move on to the semi-finals. We have a tie between Ose and Pascal. To break this tie, I'm going to ask you a question, and the first Super Spark to hit the buzzer will have to wait for me to call his name before you answer. But please, the moment I mention your name, you have exactly 5 seconds to answer the question. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Here comes the sudden end question. Which principle, Ose? What's the answer?
Hund's rule.
Can you explain, Ose?
Hund's rule states that when an electron is in an orbital, when electrons are filled in an orbital, they are filled first before pairing.
Lofty, do you know the answer to that question?
I think it's the Pauli's exclusion principle.
Can you explain?
So in the Pauli's exclusion principle, it states that no selection can have the same number for the 4 quantum numbers So that also includes their magnetic spins. So if one electron has a magnetic spin of half, the other one has to have a magnetic of minus half. That also tells us that they are in the opposite direction in physics. And also to balance the orbital, the electrons have to be in opposite spin, have to have opposite spins. Like if you want to break it down to layman's language, they have to have opposite spins so that there's no repulsion between the electrons as they're both negative. So when they have opposite spins, they induce an electromagnetic effect which attracts them and keeps them stable.
Well done, Lofty. Well done. Ose, do you agree with Lofty?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm so sorry, but unfortunately, you know the rule. If you give me the incorrect answer, it means Pascal has qualified. Thank you so much, Lofty. That was a very insightful answer. And thank you for breaking it down to the laymen like us. And can we give a round of applause to Ose and Camera? Camera, a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are amazing. But this is where your SPAK journey comes to an end. To win your fair share of a lofty sum of 100,000 naira. And you can do that simply by downloading the QuickTeller app if you do not have one, register your account, and answer my home quiz question correctly. And 10,000 naira is yours, just like that. Here is the home quiz question. What term describes the biological catalyst that helps us break down food substances? A, enzyme. B, hormones. C, oxygen. D, hemoglobin. It's been another interesting episode of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. Lofty, Chikam, and Pascal just made it to the semi-final stage of this competition. Join us next week for more action. Follow us on all social media platforms at InterswitchSPAK. Till I catch you next week, same time, same station. My name is Hero Daniels. And remember that failure is another opportunity to begin again. Good night.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.